What's going on, everybody? What's going on? What's going on? Welcome back to another episode of Cozy Nights for the Scorpio, the biggest Scorpio out, and it's your host, no other than Gerard. But for the people out there, you could just call me G, because my name a little old. I don't know why my mom named me that. Matter of fact, I do. I was named after my dad, so that's why I got named that. But I love the name. Um, but we back and we better. Like I always say, we always gonna be back and we always gonna be better each and every time. So now we're gonna jump into, how I like to do, check in with the people, mental health check in, and this that, and the third, because every day is every day and we all go through things. We going through something, regardless of how good you may think life is always something like, damn, bitch, can I scratch my ass before something else happen? Shit. But for the people that's out there, I want y'all to start reaching out to me. Talk to me. If y'all want to talk about relationships, y'all need some advice from me and my homegirls or the guests on the show in the near future. Just anything. Reach out to me at Cozy Nights with a Scorpio podcast at gmail.com. But let me read it out to you guys so you won't get confused, because it's Cozy Nights with a Scorpio initials. So it's CNWAS podcast at gmail.com. That's once again, CNWAS podcast at gmail.com. Reach out to me for advice, everything under the sun. This is more so a lover boy podcast. I'm going to just say that. But we do talk about pop culture. We talk about we are going to talk about politics going forward. We're going to talk about things we see in the media. We're going to talk about real life shit. Okay? So let's jump right into it. And right now, the people's favorite when it comes to Cozy Nights with a Scorpio, and I'm going to just say that because it really is, like, no other than my little sister, Tata. Let's make some noise for my girl. Yeah. Say hello to the people. Taisha, what's going on? Chocolate drop?
Hello.
Mm-hmm. So
what's going on, brother? What is giving this? What is giving this season? Cause you know what is giving?
You know what's crazy?
Give me a heads up.
Last time we recorded an episode, it was 2024.
Oh, we in 2025.
Okay, let's get into it. We're in 2025, so it's like I feel like this is gonna be like I started something so quick because I just took a leap of faith.
That's what you got.
And if people watch episode 1, they see like I started it by just booking it, and 2 days later, like I was just recording.
Right.
I invited everybody. You know what I'm saying? Whoever could make it. But now I got a more clear mind. I feel like I left everything that happened last year in last year. So it's like now I can focus and like really get into it and really talk and really give the people and really show the people who is Cozy Nights with a Scorpio.
What you left last year? Hold on, let's go back to the fact that you left last year and last year.
And did
and was supposed to.
And was supposed to. Okay.
I like that for you. Let me back it up. I love that for you. I love that for you.
Yes.
It really be giving leave 24 and 24 and continue to 25 to see what's over there waiting.
And there's a lot of things waiting for the both of us.
It's a lot. It's a lot.
Okay. So let's jump right into it, sister girl. How are you mentally these days?
Mentally, I feel like mentally, I feel like I had a long break from work. And it's like made me just miss the days that I didn't really have to work and I was like a stay-at-home mom, because it was just like, I don't like to work. Why I gotta work for these white people? I don't like to work. I don't want to. Wait, hold on. Let me back up. I love the kids that I work with. I love my kiddos. No, I let them down because I feel like I travel as far as I travel because of my kiddos. I love them. I love working with them. I love seeing the progress that I help them build and the independence that I had them help them build.
Yeah.
But I don't want to work.
Hold on.
Don't.
I'm gonna cut you off real quick. For the people that don't know, what type of work that you do with kids?
So I work with like intellectual kids or autistic kids and all different types of kids in school. And I love it because like I feel like if I would have knew all this before I even had my kid, my daughter is smart, but I feel like she would have been extreme if I knew the things that I know now that I teach these kids. If I would have installed into my own kid from the beginning that I pushed, it would have been like when I was a stay-at-home mom. It would have been my daughter would have been a genius. She's smart.
She's a genius.
She is. She's smart. She is very smart. But I feel like the work that I do, like I didn't do that until she was like probably like 2, 3. Like she already in daycare now. That was in daycare, and I started hopping on that train. So I feel like if I would have knew all about that, I thought it would have been like, y'all can't walk with me.
Okay. So what I'm basically getting from it is just like, by you working with children and, other people, kids with disability or like just anything, like when it comes to kids, like what you being in that field was just like, damn, I have a child myself. And it's I see certain things that people deal with and go through. So it's like, I understand more. And it's like, it opens your mind like, damn, I want to teach my daughter this. I want to teach my daughter that.
And sometimes I feel like I put too much pressure on my daughter because I be thinking like, since I work with autistic kids, I be thinking like, babe, you're not autistic. You know what's going on. You should know. Like I be feeling like I feel like you should know what's going on. But it's just like, somebody had said to me one time, like, how can she know if you ain't teach her? And that hit home.
Clock it. Whoever said that clock it. Okay, clock
that hit home. Like, how can you know if you ain't teach her? And just, that would go back from me saying, like, if I would have knew all this before I had my daughter, she would have been a genius. Because I know.
Well, I say that she would have definitely been more aware about the type of work that you do.
Right.
And like, so when she go out there into them classrooms, when she go to school, when she go to college, she already educated on it.
Exactly. And she know. Because she know my kiddos. She be like, Mom. And she asks about my kiddos and things like that. Because she know about them. Because we do community service and stuff like that. So it'd be like, it'd be great. So that's why I'd be like, one point I like want to be a nurse. But I really love working with kids and seeing the progress and the work that I like, So I know what I want to do in my life.
Okay, one more question before we change topics and stuff like that. Like you say, you work with autistic kids. I'm trying to work because I don't want to offend nobody.
I go with my kids.
My bad, I don't want to offend nobody.
My kids,
working with autistic kids compared to not understanding and not knowing.
But they understand.
Hold on. Okay. No. I mean, we're not talking about what they understand. We talk about you.
Okay.
Compared to before you got into that field. Right. Compared to like that moment where you didn't know as much as you know now about autistic kids and the work that you do with kids. And compared to now, like how is that shifting? How is your mindset now? Like with actually being in like the front line of working with autistic kids.
Like when I was a stay-at-home mom, I was just young and I was just a stay-at-home mom and I was just like, I would still watch like PBS Kids Super Wild with my child and Elmo and stuff like that, stuff that still educated her. But I feel like if I knew what I knew now and what I do now for other kids, I would have had blue, green, yellow, ABCs, letters, numbers. Like she would have been on point because it'd be like, during that time, I didn't work. I didn't work with kids yet. I worked with adults. I didn't work with kids yet. So it was just like,
did work with adults.
Yeah, I worked with adults. I worked with like adults that had like intellectual problems and like probably like different things with them. But like as I like worked with kids, I'm like all this stuff. And you know what somebody said it to me also?
What?
Cause I used to feel like I didn't want to work. I didn't want to teach my daughter. Cause I feel like I get like a little like too much because I be feeling like, babe, you should know this.
Okay.
So I feel like sometimes she get in her answers because she worried about my reaction. Yeah. You feel me? So I used to always say I don't want to teach my baby because I don't want to put too much pressure on her to the point that she don't even want to learn no more.
Yeah.
I want her to know that like every day, no matter how old you are, it's still an age for you to learn. You feel me? Like
it is.
Like if you don't want to learn nothing, no matter how old you are, then you ain't gonna be shit. You're not gonna be like really
not like that.
No, you're not gonna be shit because you can't. If you can't take criticism and you can't like understand what somebody is saying to learn something, if you don't want to learn, then you gonna think that whatever I say is right.
How about this? It's like I feel like with the balance, I feel like it's a balance when it comes to when you teaching your daughter and her being able to learn compared to autistic kids. You see autistic kids and the struggle that they go through.
They are
so
smart.
It's like they
are
very smart.
brilliant.
I actually have an autistic little cousin.
When I tell you they are brilliant, like one kid I went to go sub for today, he say his alphabet's backwards.
Yeah.
And he had a whole fit that I was mixing it up. Like I'm like, fine T, let's match it. Use it on your communication device. He had a whole fit that I was switching up and it wasn't in order. But that goes to show him like in life you gotta be ready for sudden changes.
Yeah.
Like what you expect ain't gonna happen. So like I love it.
You know what's funny? Where I was getting it was, I feel like, you know how it came to when you like, okay, this is my baby, like you should know this. Because it's like you work with these type, you know, not these type, you work with autistic kids. Right. Let's say how it is, you know what I'm saying? Right. So it's just like.
You work with kids, just say kids. You work with kids. Okay,
kids.
They different types, yeah.
So it's just like with you knowing your daughter, it's like I see people that have struggled when it comes to learning things and they actually smart. Right. You know what I'm saying? Right. Like people might think they struggle, but it's like they really, really smart. Cause just because y'all put this name autistic on them doesn't mean that they not smarter than the next person. So when it comes to your daughter, it's just like, okay, baby. Like I'm not mad at you for not knowing. Of course I'm on you about it. Of course it's like, girl, stop playing with me.
And that's
like, stop playing with me. Like, stop playing. Yeah. Like, stop playing with me for real. They can just be like, stop playing with me for real because.
But then when somebody.
Hold on. Hear you, bro. It'd be like, stop playing with me for real. So it's like, I understand it because. You know, with my cousin daughter, she's like she's a very smart kid. She's a very active kid. So it's like, sometimes kids be trying to like, I feel like kids be knowing that they innocent. Don't get me wrong, there's no shade to the kids, but they be knowing that they innocent, so they be thinking they can feel like they could get away with certain things. They be like, girl, you know something
out for real because so just like I said, I work with this kid today for the first time. I see him around in my facility where I work at. But I don't work with him personally, so I don't, put all that energy into him. So it was just like, when I seen today that I was like, come on, let's go to the table. And he wasn't trying to go to the table. But when the teacher said, come on, so-and-so, let's go to the table. And he proceeded to walk to the table. It's like, he know I'm new. I'm not his regular one-on-one.
Yeah.
So he like, let me see what I could get away with her. Ooh, so I know that. I know that. So I'm like, oh, let's go to this table. Let's go.
Like you know what's going on. Come on, nephew. Let's get up out of here. Come on.
Because they all know. That's what we getting some people mixed up because they be thinking like, oh, he autistic or he this. He don't understand. No, they know understand.
Certain things.
They They may not understand quote unquote how the normal understand or get it. But you might gotta show them in a different way, which is normal.
Yeah,
honestly, because what you might tell me may not make no sense, but what somebody might tell me may be the same thing that you told me, but he made it make more sense for me to understand it.
Oh my God, exactly. I understand. No, I understand it because it's just like when it comes to, let me point this out. Y'all know I'm a lover boy, right? Y'all know I'm a lover boy. So when it comes to relationships, right? Because this podcast not with Scorpio, we get cozy over here.
We get cozy. We get real.
But when it comes to like relationships, sometimes in relationships, like you might not think you wrong in the moment when you talking to your partner, but it's like once you go talk to your friends. Now, if you have really real friends, your friend's gonna be like, okay, hold on. Your friend's gonna be like, you explaining this to me. So how does this person feel, or how does your partner feel, or what made them react like that? What made them say that? So it's just like with that, it's like sometimes people in relationships need to talk to their friends or like vent because it's like, okay, it's your nigga told you was tripping, and now I'm telling you was tripping. Your bitch told you was tripping, and now I'm telling you.
Right.
Girl, get it together. Boy, like, get it together.
I love my friend.
Let's pull it together.
My friend gonna ride with me, ride or die, slide or die, like shout out to my friend.
So if I'm telling you something and I'm telling you you're wrong, it's like, girl, come on now.
Exactly, but sometimes like your friend, but don't take that all to consideration. Because sometimes your friend know you wrong. Yeah. But at the end of the day, she's just like, bitch, I'm thinking whatever you say goes. So you can't really just take what your friends say. Like you also gotta Get that in too. You gotta get that energy into like, oh yeah, my friend said, fuck that nigga.
So what it is? They say what it is.
Exactly. So you gotta get, cause you gotta balance. It's something about a balance. Because it's like I can call my friend and be like, fuck that nigga friend. Whatever you say, I'm saying that shit too. Mm-hmm. But then I will call my best friend and be like, and my best friend will be like, well, friend, what did you say? Or what, you know, my best friend will ask questions that my friend wouldn't ask, cause my friend like, bitch, whatever you say goes. Bitch, like, fuck that nigga. Fuck that nigga, you know? And my best friend like, best friend, let's be realistic. What did you say? What did you do? Then
look, let's be motherfucking real.
It just be like a balanced type of thing. Like, it just be like, I love my best friend. It'd be like, best friend, what do you think I said? And it'd be like, I love my friend, because it'd be like, fuck, like she be on the same time. I love my best friend. We
get that. Look,
shout out to my bestie. Shout out to my friend.
You know what I'm saying?
Because they the real niggas. Like,
we love our partners or whoever we dealing with, whoever we talking to. We love them down, but it just be like sometimes you do need to be like, you know.
Fuck them, yeah.
But
you need that person to boost your energy to be like, yeah, you right, friend.
No,
fuck them.
Let's change the topic. Let's change the topic now because it's going down south. I see it.
Real quick.
Okay, so before we go to the next topic, I do want to say shout out to them Broad Street Bullies.
Broad Street Bullies.
Them Eagles. Shout out to them Broad Street Bullies. Eagles!
I was at Miller's today, right?
You was at Miller's? We love a good Miller's.
I was at Miller's today, right? And I was like, they got a game on? So I said,
girl, that's a sports bar.
But exactly, but I had to call down the whistle call, like, hold on, I know I'm not tripping. This an old ass game y'all got playing. They like, yeah, that's old. Oh, right, so I know the Eagles wasn't playing on Thursday. So I had to, like, you know, double check that and hop on there, but it was cool. But look, let me tell you about Miller's. The bartender was mad. Look, the first bartender made me a nice drink.
How the bartender was, girl?
The first bartender made me a nice drink. I'm like, all right, cool. Before I leave, let me get another one. Light ice.
Oh my god.
Bartender made me that shit was sour.
I hate a sour drink.
Yeah, I said, I don't like this.
We hate a sour drink. To the bartenders out there, I get it. People love sweet and sour. People like sweet and sour. But I don't mind a little tap from here and there. The bars I usually go to, I know the bartenders, so they know me, so they know how to make our drinks or whatever. But that sweet and sour, y'all be a little too big mama-ish with it. Like, it be giving big mama on with the sweet and sour, like, and it don't give when we drink it. Like,
exactly.
Slow down on it. It's okay.
And brother, I feel like since I told him light ice, he made it extra soury.
He was trying to be smart.
So I said,
okay.
So I took a little couple sips. I said, this is not giving for me. So I called the bartender who made my first drink. I said, babe, can you bring me another drink, please? Because this one, I don't like it. And she made it. He heard me tell her that, and he got upset, like, I can't take this.
Ooh,
but me being me, but look, that's what I'm saying. But I'm such a sweet person. I'm such a good person, y'all. Like, no room for it.
No, you are. I know. I'm not saying.
Put to the side. Put to the left. I'm really a sweet person and loving and caring. Like, if I really fucks with you, we gonna figure it out.
Okay, so how about this? Wait, what did you just say? You just said something
I'm really sweet, and I feel like you got to be careful when you sweet because some people could really take advantage.
I would say, okay, this is what I was getting at. I would say you are a sweet girl. I feel like that's another reason why we little sister and big brother. My little sister and big brother, right. But more so some days.
But bro, you know the whole family, so that can't just be the reason why. Because you cannot fuck with me and fuck with everybody else in the family. Why.
But it's just like I feel like when it comes to you being the sweet person, you also have boundaries. You are a woman with boundaries.
I do.
And I respect that. I want to get it to you. So, just for the people out there, she's a sweet girl. Yeah.
I'm sweet.
But don't get it.
Don't try to take advantage of my sweetness.
She is a full-blooded Haitian. Don't get it twisted. Okay? What they say in Creole?
What they say? I'm saying that shit in English. What's going on?
Sapase. What that mean?
Oh, sapase, my boule.
Yeah, sapase, my boule. Yeah. That, y'all. That's my shit. Okay. Sapase, ain't that some
no, but
shit,
no,
right?
you really gotta be careful. Like, even not even just me. When you a sweet person, you really gotta be careful because it really be people out there that be like, knowing you sweet and just be like. No one, so it's just like you just being you wouldn't really pay no mind, but
yeah,
people being who they are, they would just be like, "Oh yeah, that bitch sweet. Say this, say that," and she gonna fall for it.
No, but listen, right? We're gonna change a little topics a little bit, but I did want to just get into some politics, and you know what I'm saying, not tricking in politics.
Politics? Like Trump and stuff like that.
Listen,
I don't want to get into
listen, baby. We're gonna talk about it.
No.
But listen, how about this? Hold on, let me say something.
I'm listening.
Because there's a lot of controversy when it comes to Trump and him being a new elected president.
I agree with certain shit that Trump doing. Certain shit, I'm like, you drunk.
You know what's funny?
I don't know, because that 4 years that when Trump was president, I didn't know he was president.
Because it was just like, you gotta realize a lot of times. Listen, right? You gotta realize Trump comes from entertainment. You know what I'm saying? Just turned president.
Like he's funny.
Not that, yeah, he is funny. But listen, we don't support the bullshit that he do, but it's just be like certain shit. I feel like he know that it'll get the people riled up. Yeah. And it's like, you know, you can't just up and say, "Oh, I'm Trump. I'm president. I want to do this." It goes through a
lot of stuff because one, first of all, I don't appreciate how Trump. Fuck if you're hungry, but I really don't appreciate how Trump. But hold on, they said something like, because I really don't be really keeping up that much.
So listen, right?
But they said something like he did something, like he basically set the people free, pardon, whatever the fuck pardon is.
Pardon is basically
where
like,
you free.
Yeah, like
you got like an alibi. Pardon is basically another word for alibi.
Okay, I never looked at it like that.
So because look, it's like, or boom, you was a cop, you did this, but you had this. He trying to give him a reason to do something. Like I agree with, hold on. I don't agree with certain. Go ahead.
Hold on, wait. Let me talk.
I don't want to talk about politics.
Listen, politics is like. Listen,
do what you gotta do to survive. Because them 4 years, I didn't even know Trump was president.
Yeah, but let me say this right. When it comes to politics, I'm more so getting into it now. I think that comes from me be a brand new podcaster. So it's like I do want to talk about certain things because it's like I am going to have people.
Not
on the show.
Politics,
hold
bro.
On. No, hold on.
I'm listening.
Now, granted, certain subjects I won't talk about during certain podcasts because, you know, certain people don't really pay attention to it or they see it, be like, you know what?
Right.
And just sweep it under the rug because guess what? It gets swept under the rug. That shit gonna get dust 4 years later.
Right.
But I did see that Trump is trying to revoke the Equality Opportunity Act of 1965, where basically, you know, it basically prohibit discrimination in hiring.
So can I ask you a question?
Hold on.
All right, can I ask you a question as a gay?
All right, hold on. Okay, yeah, we're gonna talk about that too, but let me talk about this.
All right, go ahead.
It's basically like the order prohibiting discrimination in hiring and employment based on race, color, religion, sex, or nation. And I would say, like, if a lot of people that I follow work in like HR or like work, like, you know, they have jobs like us, or they either, you know, entrepreneur.
Right, because people get the things.
Yeah, so it's just like a couple people were saying stuff how if this was to pass, this would be hell because you have to realize.
Well, keep talking.
Girl, okay. You have to realize that people that works in these like settings and stuff like that,
right,
already deal with racism or like sexism or anything when it comes to the workplace and the work environment.
Right.
So it's just like, just imagine if that law not in place no more.
Right.
How many people for the next 4 years or so when it comes to like whoever the next president is to get that law back in act, if that was to happen. Hold on.
All right, go ahead.
If that was to happen, but my own opinion on it is that I already know that Trump can't just make the executive call and just
that's because you got the Congress that you also have to go through. It's not just Trump.
So it's just
he can make the opinion and put it out there for the citizen to agree or not or disagree. It's not just on him. So it's really like when people just be like, I just vote for the president. You got to vote for other things too. You gotta get out there and vote for the people that's the senator of your country, you know, your state and all that stuff too. You can't just be like, I'm just voting for the president because the president don't got to say so. They got the agenda or the, you know, an emotion or whatever they think that might can happen.
Sister girl.
But they don't got the final say so. So it goes to you also to voting into the people that's on that table.
Yeah,
I don't want to talk about.
Let's hold on. Let me say this right. So,
all right.
You know, my girl, she not into politicking.
I don't want to talk about that because that could bring.
Listen. She's not really into politics because this is a conversation that go forever.
I
but
am
it's just
into
like,
politics, but I feel like it's just like
listen. Hold on.
That's
Let
my
me
brother.
talk real
That's
quick.
my motherfucking.
But when it comes to like that law and him trying to like get that taken out of the rule book, I'll say to all the people that's out there, to all the because it's like it's been going on for so long.
I want to like.
Okay, so how about this? Let's change the subject. I did want to touch topics on it because that was crazy. But let's change subjects. So
I'm listening, brother.
Let's get into this. Lately, I've been like thinking. I've really been in my head a lot. I've really been like really trying to be more open minded outside of the things that I already know and educate myself. Right. So it's just like that comes with change.
Right.
And I was just thinking because
change.
Okay, I love it more than ever now.
I love change.
So I was just thinking like lately, and I saw a video. I forgot what the video was about, but when I come across it, I'm gonna mention it in my next podcast.
Okay.
But the question was, and I've been thinking about this too. What is a toxic trait that you notice about yourself and changing or working on?
A toxic trait?
Yes, a toxic trait.
I feel like I don't really have I think the only toxic trait I might have is just me having a good heart. Mm-hmm. Like, I don't feel like I'm toxic at all. I really feel like I'm more so on the peace side. I don't want to fight you. Mm-hmm. I don't want to bust your windows out. I don't want to have to. I don't want to do all that. I'm more so of a. You don't want to be here to cool or like. Yeah. I just feel like a toxic. I feel like if anything, people be mad that I'm not toxic. That's don't.
The thing. Let's talk about it. I feel like people be mad that I'm not
toxic and I don't
talk about it.
I don't add fire to no fume for you to really try to beat me the fuck up. It's like I feel like I give you. I don't want to beat her up. She's sweet. He don't really do nothing. I'm not into toxic. I'm not into crashing out. Toxic. I'm not into nothing that's not benefiting me. That's why I feel like this new chapter of my life of people just wanting to see me do better, and which is kind of uncomfortable because like, pussy, who you talking to?
Oh my God. Here we go.
So I feel like
it's going left.
That's what I'm saying. No. I feel like I love it. Mm-hmm. I love this life that I'm living of trying to be like. You don't have to be hard. You don't have to do everything on your own.
Hold on, let me say this right. If y'all don't know Tata, if y'all don't know her, Tata was one of them girls. You know what I'm saying? Girl, come on. Right, listen, Tata was one of them girls, right? Like she really was like we was in the middle of Jerome Street playing football. Like she ran me over. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Like she was really
multiple times.
Okay. She really gave like tomboyish, but it's like now she's just like real soft. She's a woman.
I want to be a soft.
She been tapped into her femininity for years. I
want to be loved.
But like if you know, you know. If you was around back then, you was around. But I love that for you.
Don't you want to be loved?
I do. I'm a lover boy.
I want to be loved. I want to be like you don't like. You don't gotta worry about everything. You ain't gotta handle like.
So listen, right? A toxic trait. No. Well, change the topic. Who you
change
talking
the topic because I gotta go. I so bad.
No, but listen, right?
Go ahead, bro.
My toxic trait that I noticed lately is that I procrastinate too much. I feel like there's nothing wrong with healthy procrastination.
Right.
Procrastination.
There's no healthy procrastination.
No. It is. Let me say this. Right?
What's the healthy?
Let me get my opinion on this shit, because listen, right?
What is a healthy procrastination? If you think you want to do something, you want to do it, then you do that. No, but listen.
Shit.
What's a healthy procrastination?
Listen, sweetheart.
Yeah, tell me, baby.
It's basically like say if like it's just a day, like it's one of them days, like you just want to take that day off, and like like you say you gonna get up, do this, today and the third. I'm taking a day off. It's nothing wrong with that. That's what I mean about healthy procrastination. Now, when I mean about procrastinating with me, about a toxic trait, it means like I'll say I'll do something, and then when it comes to doing it, I'll push it back.
Oh, but you know what?
Like, I hate that about me. Hold on, brother.
But when you said you was going to do this, did you bring it up on your own, or did he suggest? Because I hate a nigga.
Nobody. No.
I hate a nigga. We're not talking
about somebody else. We're not talking about
you. But I'm just saying, what did you?
We're not talking about a nigga though.
But babe, bro, I know you said when you procrastinate, it's basically you doing something that you said that you was going to do that you don't do.
Listen. The question was, what is a toxic trait you notice about yourself that you changing or working on?
Right.
So a toxic trait about myself is that I procrastinate a lot. So it don't have nothing to do with a guy, but what I'm saying is procrastination for me has set me back so much. And I feel like, especially when it comes to, now, if we're going to talk about a guy included, when it comes to me dating someone, right, I would say that adds on to it, because it's like I want the best for my partner, and I want, if I get paid and I know you need this, I'm going to give it to you. So it's like it goes both ways, relationship or not in a relationship, right? And that's a toxic trait that I notice about myself that I want to change, and I'm working on changing that for sure. Who said that?
Don't worry about it. That's what somebody said.
Okay.
He said that's what broke people tell their kids. So I'm like, how? Because he said, tell me if I'm right. Put it in the comments. Do this make sense to y'all? He said, rich, healthy families basically already line it up with what they want their kids to do.
Healthy families?
Wealthy families. Okay. They already tell their kids, you about to do this. You gonna do this because this is gonna make you succeed. This is true. But listen, that's what I'm saying.
That is true.
I love it because it changed my mind. It changed my mindset. I love whatever challenge my mind, whatever make me better.
Yeah.
So if you got me question exactly. So if the person said this, like wealthy people basically say, you gonna do this piano class because when you get grown, you gonna know how to play the piano. You gonna be doing da. You gonna do this. Wealthy people already tell their kids what they gonna do, even if they probably be like it be too much pressure, whatever the case may be. Mm-hmm. This is what you gonna do, and it's a seed for the family.
Compared to what? Wealthy people compared to what? Did he compare something to it?
He didn't compare.
Or he just said that.
He just said.
Okay.
He just said.
All right, y'all. So hold on.
Take a break.
We're gonna take a quick 2-minute break because it's just needed, and we'll be right back with Closing Nights with the Scorpio. What's going on, y'all? We back. We had to take a little intermission because when it's wine, when you pregame before Cozy Nights with a Scorpio, it's no other than, let's just say, a restroom break.
A pissy night.
A pissy night. It's a very pissy night with Cozy Nights with a Scorpio. It's going to fuck down. But no, on a serious note, we back. You know what I'm saying? We back. So you ready?
I'm ready, brother.
You ready for Cozy Nights with a Scorpio?
Yes, again? I am.
Let's get
into it. Give me the heat. I want all the fire.
You want some fire?
I want the fire, brother. Like, make it. Come on.
So let's start here, right? I could go first or you could go first. It don't matter. I'm gonna let you pick. Okay. What is the worst date you ever went on?
All right, go ahead. You go first.
You want me to go first?
I want you to go first.
Child, see, this is worse? Why. This is crazy.
I'm listening.
But no, actually, I went on I went on the worst date in 2024.
I don't know what year mine was in, but I know it was the worst date.
Let me tell y'all why it was the worst date, right?
Why?
So me and this little nigga or whatever, we was, tricking and politicking. You know how that goes.
Little nigga go crazy.
You know what I'm saying? So we, you know what I'm saying? We link up. We go to a little bar restaurant downtown. You know, ain't nothing wrong. We just link up. We talk and get to know each other.
Right.
Of course, the bill is on him.
Of course.
But
gonna be on.
He told me like prior to, cause us, like we drank. Right. We having fun. We try to get into it.
We getting a feel.
We try to get into it. So it's just like he kept saying like, I don't take to, cause I ordered a shot after the first drink. I was like, can you get us around? And he was like, I don't drink too many straight liquors back because I know how I can get. So, as we talking and I'm getting to know him, he was telling me like, I act, a little off my rocket. Let's just say
you act a little off your rocket. No,
he act a little off his rocket.
Okay.
He act a little off his rocket when he get a little few shots and drinks in him. So, me. I'm like, what's off the rocket? Because I get off my rocket
Show me off the rocket.
We both off the rocket.
I want to see what's off the
rocket. But it wasn't until we was, I'll say 3 shots in. He was 2 drinks.
He was off the rocket.
He was 2 drinks later. Okay. I was more so 4 drinks later.
Okay.
And it started getting a little aggressive. Like, you know what I'm saying? But nowadays we are cool. I would say that before I get into explaining.
I love him. That's my brother.
Not too much.
Cause I catch on.
We
all right.
We cool as shit. Cool as shit nowadays. But he was telling me that, and it was just like it went left that night. Like that night went to shambles. Like I was so fucking pissed. I was mad as shit. I was like, this the worst fucking day. When I tell you, I called every single home girl.
I think you called the group chat.
I called everybody. If multiple people was in the group chat, I called the group chat because all y'all bitches about to get this story at once. Oh my God, I was so upset. Like I really was so upset. But it was like, when me, like even just us, our whole friend and family group, like we very understanding people and we very read the room. So it was just like I read the room and I was just like, damn, can I really be mad at him because he already told me, you know what I'm saying? He already told me like, yo, you ordering shots, I already see. It's my first time chilling with you, kicking it with you, or whatever, blah, blah. Let's, So yeah, so he already told me that. But me, once after a drink and a shot, I'd be like, okay, it's on the floor, bitch. What you want me to pay for it? Because if I'm coming out with you, I already got a couple dollars in my pocket. So,
well, mine wasn't really bad.
Hold on, but I would say the very next day, I was like, I apologized to him.
For what?
Not because I had to.
Well, what did you apologize
for? Hold
on,
I'm about to tell you. I apologized to him not because I had to or because I felt bad about it, but when I thought about it, and I actually talked to my cousin who was, he's a straight male, and I explained, I ran it down. He was like, well, the first thing he said when I finally gave him a chance to talk, he was like, well, Gerard, it sounds like it's your fault because
how the fuck is your fault?
Hold on.
Right, go ahead, because I'm about to let
let me restart. Let me reinstate that. He said,
I'm getting mad.
Girl,
I'm getting mad.
He said it sounds like it's kind of your fault because it's like he told you prior to the first shot like how he gets. So it was just like you can't be mad at how he was. And let me say how he was. It wasn't too disrespectful because now the same way how he was is the same way how he is now. But it's like I more so understanding that we be both the same way. And I'm like, wait,
but
you was
it was never your fault.
But hold on. It wasn't. But ahead. I apologize for the simple fact. It was just like I ordered shots. Like I even started paying for a couple of them Jones. Right. So it was just like, and it's our first time chilling. Right. So I'm so used to my homegirls, my homeboys, and how we act when we on. But granted, he talk a lot of shit like us, girl. That's what got me because I'm just like, this the first date.
That's probably got me like this because I actually know him.
Who the fuck is you talking
to? That's what I'm saying. That's probably why I probably like this. I actually know him. It's just like. It's not your fault.
It's not, Ned Alabama. It's not.
With you.
Okay.
Because let me order me my shots then. You don't drink. What the fuck? What's going on? Let me drink. Okay. And you get all crazy because you want liquor. Don't drink then. Let me go ahead and get my party on. Why I gotta step back or because you don't know how to act when you want liquor.
But it's funny
that's my homie.
Yeah, no, he really is cool. Like he you know, that's the homie, you know what I'm saying? He throw, you know what I'm saying? He cool. But let me just say this. I feel like when it comes to fellas, and we're going to stay on the topic because I want you to tell your craziest date ever.
It's not really crazy.
But hold on.
It was just boring.
But we're going to get there. That's crazy because why is it boring?
Because he's...
But I would say is explain yourself more, fellas, when it comes to when you explaining something that you want someone to know about you. Because it's like, when he explained, like, I get crazy, in my head, if he would have just been saying, like, oh, I pop shit, and da-da-da, I'm like, oh, well, nigga, I pop shit too. Right. No, not punch you. No,
but he would have said to you, like, he'll punch you in your shit and try to fight you. You'll probably understand, like, oh,
see, that's different, but it's like he was just popping shit. In my head, I'm like,
explain yourself.
Yeah, and we both, I pop shit, bitch, we pop shit all the time when we drunk. So it's just like, you could have just said that. You know what I'm saying? So that was the craziest date for me because if you could, like, I just pop too much shit and I don't want you to be offended because I'd be like, nigga, you must not see me.
Because you gonna pop shit, I'm gonna pop shit.
Where the camera at? Where the camera at?
What you talk about?
Let me say this, baby, because if that man would have been like, I just pop shit and I talk shit when I'm drunk, you must not see me when I was drunk because one thing about me, I'm pop shit city.
And don't be on FaceTime with your friends. Yeah. Because if you gonna be popping it together, like, oh, what? We gonna be jocking and just whatever he say goes. Because that's what he said. Okay. He said you a bum ass nigga, you a bum ass nigga.
Okay, and that's what he said.
Like whatever Bubba say goes.
How about this? What is the worst date
it was really crazy. I feel like I don't even really even too much give niggas like the time of day. Hold on, I'm chunky.
Girl, come on.
But like, I don't feel like
what is the worst date?
But I don't feel like I really had a worst date because I don't really give people the time of day. So I feel like the worst date that I probably could say that I even had was me finally giving somebody a time of day, and they like
at the what? A time of day after like them consistently hitting you up.
Yeah, I mean it's always been consistent, but it just be like, all right, you want to go here, and your friends are going too, but it's like, I'm not being a driver for you and your friends. What the fuck is going on?
Wait a minute. Hold up. Wait, let's pause real quick in this motherfucking story. Let's pause. You mean to tell me not only was it boring, but he wanted you to take his friends with him too as well?
No, but like his friends was going to wherever he was going, his friends was going too. And it was on some stuff like, cause you know, it was just on some stuff like, all right, but I don't know if they needed a ride, whatever the case may be, I don't know, cause I don't like to sound like a nut ass person, you know.
Yeah, like ain't nothing wrong with a little
ride,
so I don't
know what it was. I don't know what it was, so I don't want to kind of say like, oh, it was this or whatever the case may be.
Was it the first time that you like, you know?
It was like one of the first dates where it was like, are we going out together? Where it was like, all right, I finally got myself together. It was like, all right, come on, I'm going out with you.
Not to cut you off again, but top 3 dates or top 5 dates? Like it
top
was
none dates. Top like I would have never even went.
No, I'm talking about like when what you explaining when this happened. Was it like top like it was the first 3 dates or the first 5 dates? It was just
giving like let me get this nigga a try.
Okay, cool.
Because it just be like I really don't be. It just be like I'm. My friend used to say I'm a nigga. Like, I really just like I don't like. Come on, bro. Like what you want from me?
She might have ate that. Fred ate that. So Fred said I'm a nigga.
I don't be mean heck like a nigga. But it just be like, what do you really want from me?
So why was it boring and like what it
was
really
boring for the fact that like I finally decided to go on a date with you. I don't really even. I be in my own lane. I be like, it's crazy. I don't want to say it on camera. I just be in my own lane. Yeah. So it just be like, for me to be like, all right, I'm going to go ahead and give you a chance. I'm going to go out with you. And then you be like, oh yeah, but my friends want to go too. Like my friend going, his girl going, but it's like, they want to hop in my car. They want to ride too. It's just like, yeah, we all got to ride together. And it's like, I don't know these people. It's just like, I don't know. It's just like, I be saying stuff like I don't like a cocky nigga, but yeah, I got this and that and that. But I don't want no nigga that also shows like, oh yeah, you got a car, let's ride with your car.
You know what's crazy?
So it just be like, I don't know.
It's boundaries today. Now I can see like if you my nigga and like I'm acquainted with these people, cool. But like if this a date, that's a whole different story. Now why?
Because I don't really,
like it's different.
I don't really respond back to you. I don't really communicate with you. I don't really like. respond back when I want to. So it was like now that I actually taking the time off, like, all right, I'm gonna go out with you. I'm gonna see what you about.
You know what that also creates?
What?
That also creates like, okay, cool. Like say if y'all was to take it there, like to like the next level, even if that was just talking or like relationship, that creates something like, okay, cool. Now it's like, all right, I'm ex my girl. I know she wasn't mine, but let me ask her.
Why do it create it? I'm not your girl.
No. I'm saying no. I say
my girl.
no.
I'm
Hold
not
on.
your
Hold
girl
on.
because I went out on a date with you.
You're not listening. I said, say if that we all was to take it like further than just that date, that day, and he asked you, okay, can my friend
it
this girl
ride? It would have never
ride?
went farther than that date because you had me drive you and your friends.
And that's just that.
It would have never went farther than that date. That date was me giving you your opportunity to basically show, like, cause one, I'm a step. I'm gonna do what I gotta do for me and my daughter. And so I feel like when you step in. Mm-hmm. My baby dad always said, if he don't do what I do for you or more, then you don't got no business messing with him. So I feel like if you can't help me elevate in life, it's really no reason for me to be messing with you, honestly.
And you know what's funny? You said that it didn't go no further than that date, and that's just the real tea, because it's like, fellas, like if you like courting a girl, like you trying to like come at a girl, and I know I'm a gay male, but at once upon a time I dated women, and I still have, not gonna say I have an eye for women, but my friends
you know
do
how
say,
to still treat a woman.
Yeah, I still, I still know how to treat a woman, and my friends who say, oh, you want some pussy so bad. No, I don't. But but when it comes to like really courting a woman and getting to know a woman, there's certain things that's, when it comes, like, it's certain things that you just don't do. Like, just like she explained, like, if you know, like, this is around the time we just starting to meet each other, like, it's brand spanking new. Exactly. Like a baby ass.
Exactly. So don't like be like, okay, anything for me.
It's nothing wrong with asking, because yes, some people don't mind. No, hold on. Some people don't mind, but it's like you have to realize, like, when you really like somebody, you want to court somebody. If you have plans and intentions with somebody, and you got plans with that person for the future.
Exactly. And
you gotta come correct, nigga.
And I feel like why do I should have to ask. Like, if I feel like if you say you love me and I love you.
You say you love me. You love me. You say you love me.
You love me. I feel like if you say you love me and I say, but most important, if I say I love you, that means I'm paying attention to what you say, what you do, how you move, how you feel. I'm really paying attention to a lot. So if I say I love you and you saying something that kind of like, damn, I need this or that. And if I can help you in that way, I'm going to help you, because I love you to the fact that I'm listening to what you're saying or what will make you happy. Right. So it just be like, you really got to be careful, because you be like, I'm doing that, but would that person be willing to move the same way or do that for you? Yeah. Because it be crazy.
We talked about this on the first episode.
We did.
Y'all, if
tune back into the first episode if you don't remember. Tune back into
the first episode. We talked about what Tata is really saying right now. Like, we talked about that first episode. We only in the third episode, so it's like y'all can go and you click on that motherfucker. Go watch the first episode. It was entertaining.
Exactly.
But we talked about that in the first episode for sure.
Yeah, I feel like you really gotta make sure, because I be feeling like I really feel like I'm a good person, because it'd be like I think out of anything I think about my name. My name is important.
Let me say this. I don't mean to cut you off, but let me say this. Because you are an amazing person.
Thank you.
No other. I feel like this about everybody I'm around. I don't have nobody around me that I don't feel like is amazing.
It's an amazing person. They will go out their way.
They in emotion. They will go out their way. They are like, great people. And they like, we all don't like, saying, always can't be there for each other. But on them times that's really needed, and them times that, oh, is a snap.
That really matters.
If you know,
that really matters.
Listen, you don't even gotta explain it. If you know, you know.
Matters.
If you know, you know.
It matters. Like,
that's the type of people I got around me, and you are an amazing person.
Thank you,
and
brother.
I don't mean to cut you off, but yeah, that's just that.
And I feel like sometimes some people might know you an amazing person and know how you are, and they take advantage. Because I be feeling like, me personally, I'm so sweet, nice,
hold
loving.
on. Fuck all that sweet shit. Right. Let's speak on it. People like to take advantage of the sweet people. People like to take advantage of the people they didn't know they're going to be there. People like to take advantage of the people they know going to show up. People like to take advantage of the people that they can take advantage of because of the vulnerability that they have for the person that's taking advantage. You know what I'm saying? Right. So it's like, In 2025, we recognize that.
In
We see the
2025,
shit.
we doing what make us
And
happy.
we letting y'all niggas and
At
y'all bitches
2025, we
know,
doing
bitch, you gotta go.
brother.
And that's it.
2025, we doing what make us happy. And I'm just gonna say,
We doing what the fuck we want.
I'm just gonna
That's
be
what
the
we
first
doing.
one to say,
But
step out your comfort zone. Like, I'm just gonna say,
I love that for
no,
you.
seriously, the person that you'll be like, not my cup of tea, not my nigga. I feel like go give him a try. Go for that nigga. And you might just be like, I just feel like I just remember people saying like, thing that's good in life is uncomfortable. It's different.
Talk about it.
So when I be like, when I feel uncomfortable or a little different, like, hold up, what you say? I embrace it. Like, I just be like, this is good for me.
Well, listen, I definitely agree. Take that leap of faith when it comes to someone that's been hitting you up for a while.
Or go what you normally don't go for.
Yeah, go what you normally don't go for. There's nothing wrong with it. Like we in our 20s, middle, late. Get ready to hit 30.
Oh my God! I want to be 30.
Not too much.
You want to be 30. You 30. You want to be 30. You want to be 30 next year. Wait, you want to be 30. All right, I got a couple more.
So listen, I had one more thing that I do want us to talk about, and we want to talk about all you females.
Be nice.
I'm gonna be nice. I'm gonna be nice. All you females and all you males that's out there, regardless of the sex you are, I want to touch bases on this because this is really a real thing. And especially when it comes to women nowadays, and y'all know I hang around all women and I love women. I could meet a woman today and I'm going to big her up and I bet should we be friends for life.
You do. You are a people's person.
I want to touch bases on being in a relationship. This is the last topic of this episode. Being in a relationship but feeling like you're in competition with your partner.
Woo! Wait. No, seriously, no, real rage. I gotta
because
like I've never really felt that, but like I still really didn't pay no mind till somebody brought it to my attention. Where it's just like
talk about it.
You and your partner, ex-partner, whatever the case may be. So how would you feel if your if you communicate with your partner?
Hold on. We're gonna talk about that. We're gonna talk about what you talking about.
I don't want to talk about that. What I'm talking about. I just want to know. All right, go ahead.
No, matter of fact, go ahead, sister.
This is your
speak
show.
Your mind. No, speak your mind. Oh, this is my show.
This is your show. I want you to say what you want.
But no, listen. No, say what you had to say. So
no, I just want to feel like I just want to know, like you personally, how do you feel about like? So say if you and your ex basically broke up, and it's like you really had no bad intentions on your separation or no, like no bad intentions. Period. But every time it's like you still trying to help this partner out. You still trying to help him out.
Okay.
Like even if you know, like even if you feel
regardless
like not know, because I don't know. Even if you feel like that this person is like playing with you and just know that you sweet and you just, you know what I'm saying, but you just whenever they call, you answer.
Yeah.
Like what you need. Like, what's going on?
I get that.
So, but in the mix of they calling because what they need, you still got life going on for you.
Right.
So you got to explain, like, all right, well, I'm doing this, da 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 da. And you not moving how they want you to move, so they curse you the fuck out. Like, it make you feel like another ass person. And I feel like for me, I feel like my name, my morals, just me personally is a lot. Like, I feel like that's everything. Like, you can't say no shit about Liz. No shit about E.
So how about this?
Like
answer
nothing.
Your question, right?
How you feel?
I would say, it's kind of narcissistic behavior because it's like now. Hear me now.
Oh yeah,
because it's like we already apart.
Right.
We know this.
Right.
It's fine.
Right.
I'm a person. I'd rather go apart in a peaceful way.
Right. I'm really.
So there's nothing wrong with that.
Exactly.
I feel like some people don't know how to do that. So we be expecting it.
Some people want toxic.
Yeah,
how you say it, bro? Say it.
Toxic stuff, toxic relationships, whatever.
Toxicity.
But what I'm getting at is that some people don't know how to do some of the things that us as humans or individual human know to do, especially when you dated this person or grown-ups, or when you dated a person, or you know what I'm saying?
Right.
But it's more so of a thing. It's just like if I'm trying to help you out, I'm trying to lend a hand already.
when I don't have to,
and I don't have to,
and I don't have to.
don't hinder what I'm doing, or don't try to make it seem like, okay, because I can't move for you right now.
Well, don't
hold on.
I'm listening, bro. I'm sorry.
You asked me a question.
I did.
Because I can't move for you right now, or I can't do what you want me to do. Now
you
that
want me to
starts
do
an
it.
argument, or that starts a confrontation between us two. Because listen, regardless of anything, the love that I have for you is still there. That's the reason why I'm still lending a hand. This. Right. But it's just like, please don't push me to the edge where I have to show you a cold side of me.
And I don't. And you see how you say, don't push me to the edge where I have to show a cold side. I'm so like mellow, sweet, kind. It's like I don't want to show you no cold side. Yeah. Like the only time I will show you a cold side is if you probably provoke me or do something to irritate me, or it's like it get me hot in the moment. Like, bitch, what the fuck? Like, you had me just automatically go off the roof. But other than that, I always try to give people the benefit of the doubt. I always try to be calm, cool, and collected. But I feel like me just being calm, cool, and collective, it really be like, I have to really learn the difference between me being me and me noticing somebody possibly trying to take advantage. Because I'm so sweet, calm, cool, and collected that you could probably be like, yo, dude, and I just don't, I be so naive to the shit because I'm just thinking I'm helping you, and like, I just like helping people.
I do want to say this, right? Compared, because I've been around you your whole life. Let's just say that. I might not have been around the first. My whole life. I might not have been around the first 7 years. You've been around my whole life. But that's when you meet some of the best people in your life. Once you hit them, you start getting older age. I've been around you at least since 9. At least since 9.
Wait, Zuri?
No, you. I'm talking about you. I've been around you at least since 9.
Yeah, you've been around my whole life.
So it's just like, I would say, and I was just talking about this to
a friend.
Actually, the one I went on the worst date ever with.
Okay.
I was just talking about her. We know who we talk about.
Right.
I was just talking about to him how my friends around me had other friends that came up with us that could have been with us now today.
Right.
And how they prejudged my, when I speak of my friends, I'm talking about like you or everybody around me that's my friend.
Right.
They prejudged them based off of our immaturity at the time, because at the time we learned life.
But run that back, bro, because I don't understand it. Nobody,
you don't understand?
Nobody.
Okay, so listen.
So when you say prejudge or judge, I don't.
Not prejudge. No. Not okay. Maybe no. Nobody prejudge me. No. I'm not talking about me. I'm
you talking about as a friendship, because you're an awesome person. So I don't.
Listen,
feel like
hold on. I'm not talking about me. I'm not speaking on me. Okay. This is not me.
I'm sorry. So
I'm talking about random, like far as
anybody that could be listening.
Anybody that could be listening, and this could apply to you as well. It's just like when it comes to like because the topic at hand, what's the topic at hand?
We don't know the topic.
Hold on.
You being a good person and not letting nobody take advantage of you.
Yeah, so listen, right? So I don't think it was that, but we did talk about this today. It was just like basically like, it was just basically like please stop. I'm trying to stay focused.
Focus.
Girl, the Nene is kicking my ass, okay? And you up here.
Serious face.
Damn. Y'all go ahead to comment in the comments about what we was talking about, because at this point, I don't even want to talk about it, because why would you just... Y'all, the lady like...
Read it.
With her iPhone. Like, girl, I mean, we in the middle of a damn podcast. How the fuck I'm going to read it?
God, like, that's how you know that. Just go to really show this to be real shit.
What we were just talking about.
But this be real shit. Y'all, this be like real stuff we be going through that we just order. Like, this podcast, this is just normal conversation. So if Jerome was to come over on Sunday dinner.
Okay. So listen, you definitely right about that.
Yeah.
So to get back to the original question at hand, was, what does, being in a relationship, but feeling like you in competition with your partner. Honestly, my honest opinion is that I'm such an old school lover, and I'm gonna say my opinion before you give yours, girl. I'm make that, you know what I'm saying?
You know me.
But my honest opinion is that when it comes to you, really like once y'all start dating, you got to realize you already past the point where you done courted not past it, because you got to continue to court in a relationship, but you basically did the beginning stage where you get to know somebody, you get to fill them out, their favorite things, their favorite color, blah blah blah, whatever the case may be. So when it comes to a point in a relationship where I feel like I'm in competition with you, that's when we have an issue, because it's like I'm never never ever going to be in a relationship with somebody that I feel like I'm gonna have competition with to begin with.
I got a question.
Because hold on. To begin with, and a lot of times when it comes nowadays, people be feeling like they have to have this, they have to have that in the motherfucking third to be with somebody. And it's like we all are figuring out life, and we all are going into like really manly and womanly adulthood nowadays. Like we not teenagers no more. We not in our early 20s. We in our late 20s now. Like we really figuring shit out. We really putting stuff into place. And most of us have kids. And it's just like I don't want to be in a relationship with somebody that I feel like I'm in competition with. Like I just don't. Like don't come over here. Like don't come over here feeling as though, okay, oh, I got him this. I'm gonna see what he got me, what he get me next. Like don't be like that, because if you get me something, get me something. Because one thing about Gerard, you can ask anybody I ever dated or talked to, if I get you something, I got you that because you either wanted it or because I wanted to give it to you. And regardless, all around when it comes to feeling like you in a competition with your partner, it's just like don't do it, because you already feel yourself when you feel like you getting in that mode. It's just like everybody is self-aware at some point, and it's just like any nigga that want me and y'all watching this right now, don't ever come over here and feel like we in competition, because that's one of my toxic traits. That not one of my toxic traits. That's that's a toxic trait that I noticed that men and women does in relationships, and I'm just not dealing with that. Like I don't want to feel like, okay, it's a tick for tack thing, or like you get this, I get that, or like I do this, you do that, and it's like, but no, we're not moving like that.
But that's what I'm saying. But look, that's what I'm saying. Even if you feel like that, what's the? Because you don't want to just accuse somebody for just thinking.
What make me feel like that?
But that's what I'm saying. It gotta be because. Fuck, can I give you an example?
What? Go ahead.
Like, or somebody basically telling me. I don't know what to say. But no, but I feel like when it comes to that, like competition wise and all that, like, I'm really not into all that. And I feel like what make me feel like somebody's in competition with me is the wording of what they say when, like, that's how I was trying to say. We were trying to say like competition. Like, what make you feel like? Because you can't just assume somebody in competition with you, because it could be you or it could be them. It could be you in competition with them, so you think they in competition with you, or it could be you. Just trying to balance out your
let me ask you a question. Let me tell you how I notice it, because it's just like how I feel. This is my opinion. If I'm in a relationship with somebody,
okay,
and the only way I'm gonna feel like I'm in competition with you is when you start saying things like, in quote,
I'm gonna get you back.
No,
I'll make you feel like that. What about that?
Listen, how about this? Listen, it'd be like, okay, like even if we in arguments and it's like you want to explain something, like I feel like you're not doing enough. It's like, don't get me wrong, because I feel like it's gonna be kind of controversial. You
contradiction?
No, not contradiction. Controversial, like conversation.
Yeah, like when one could do one, but one can do the other.
But it's just like it's basically okay. I got you this. Now I'm gonna sit back and watch when you get me. And you know how I know?
Like
hold on. You know how I know when people think like that? Because it's like they bring it up during talks or arguments.
Like people.
Hold on. They bring it up during talks and arguments and be like, well, I got you this. I did this that for you. You ain't do nothing for me.
Or friends who fall out.
We in competition, bitch.
Or friends who fall out. And then they be like, oh, well, I did this for you. Like, I really don't like. That's why I feel like me as a person, my biggest, like, I never give a bitch or a nigga an opportunity to say I would have never had this because of them. Okay,
so listen, right?
I would never give anybody the opportunity to say, bitch, you wouldn't be here if it wasn't for me. Who the fuck is you? That's why I'm saying, like, I feel like that's my, but that could be a gift and a curse, because it could be like, so somebody told me one time, like, I'd be like, I don't need nobody. And they said to me, why? Why don't you need somebody? It take a village to da-da-da-da. Like, they be fucking me up sometimes.
I'm a grown-ass woman.
But that's what I'm saying. I would say I don't need nobody. But he like, I don't want nobody who don't need me, because I need you.
All right, well, listen. Well,
in my heart, it's a piece.
Y'all, so I do want to say the people's favorite when it comes to the cozy nights with the Scorpio is definitely you, Taisha. I feel like It is other my other friends too as well. But when it comes to the number, I'll say the number one person is Tata, because I feel like you have a great personality. You open, you very like you're smart, you're intelligent, you're a
Thank you, brother.
mother,
Thank you.
you're an amazing woman. You're amazing woman to a man.
My brother, first. You should have said first.
What?
I'm a mother, because I'm a mother first.
Clock that.
Remember
too.
that.
I'm going to remember that.
You was a mother, and then put the other shit after that, because first I'm a mother.
I do want to say, we are, this is the end of Cozy Nights with a Scorpio episode 3, and I do want to say thank you for joining me. Thank you for showing up. And, thank you for giving Cozy Nights with a Scorpio what it's supposed to give in the audience and stuff like that. And just continue to be you, continue to strive, and continue to execute them goals that you got for this year.
Exactly.
But we definitely going to come back to this conversation and this topic. I feel like we ran out of time, but we definitely going to come back to this topic. Let us know how you feel about the topic in the comments, or even if you want to email me, you can email me at Cozy Nights with a Scorpio initials podcast@gmail.com.
But brother, also ask them like what they want us to talk, like any suggestions of what they want us to talk about or get into.
Listen, email us some suggestions or anything, like my little sister just said, about anything you want us to talk about. If you want some advice on anything in life, if you're younger, older, or regardless of anything, just email Cozy Nights with a Scorpio at CNWAS podcast @gmail.com. That's once again CNWAS podcast @gmail.com. You can email me, advice, whatever, etc. And with that being said, this is episode 3 with Cozy Nights with a Scorpio, featuring my little sister,
please email us, because we really enjoy talking and all these communications. So please email him. And please tell us what to talk about, because we are human just like yours. So what y'all think that we probably didn't go through or probably experience, we probably have. Because we are crazy people who've been through a lot in life. So I feel like whatever you experience, email us. Yeah, we are crazy. I feel like email us to just see if we even experience some type of crazy shit like y'all experience, because I feel like we all go through the same stuff in different situations and scenarios. So I feel like email us, let us know what the fuck been going on in your life, because that shit probably happened in my asshole.
Okay, and with that being said, this is Cozy Nights with a Scorpio, over and out.